Hello, I'm Sam Casa, and welcome to Chazy. Tonight we're here for the first girls' game of the season, home game, featuring the Chazy Eagles against the Westport Eagles. For Tuesday Weld, head coach, and Kathy DeBrule, I believe is how it's pronounced, assistant coach. We have Kim Parrott, number 10, Jenna Lauren, number 32, Nadine LaBelle is 22, Jen Prue, 44, Rachel Lamb, 14, Melissa Lemire, 30. Sarah Menard, number 11, Laurie Beggs, 40, Rose Bellin, number 12, Doreen LaBelle's 42, Michelle Dupree, 24, Katie Burnell, 3, Shelley Leonard is number 34, Nikki DeMars is 5, Tara Trombley, 50, Kelly Stevens, 0, and Hillary Catro, number 4. For the Westport Eagles, coached by Debbie Sherman. Chris Connolly is number 4. Becky Hopkins, Holsauer, is number 5. 11 is Samantha Collins. December Hopkins is number 12. Katie Spalding. 13, 14 is Melissa Vanderhoff. Joan Evans is number 15. Eric Sherman is 20. Sydney DeGroff, 21. Veronica Sorrell, number 22. Shot is up by the Eagles, and that's who, Rachel Lamb, and Chazy takes a 2-0 lead. Jen Alyssa Johnson is number 23, and Gretchen Anson, number 24. That's going to take me a little while to learn the players, but that's Miss Prue who's going to inbound for Chazy at the moment. Gets it inside to Lemire. Lemire hands back over to Prue. Prue pushes it over, stolen away by the Westport Eagles. Picked back up by Prue. Wow, first basketball game of the season. Tipped away by the Westport Eagles, but picked back up by Katie Prue. Jen Prue. Keep getting them messed up. Katie must be on the varsity. Pushed into LaBelle. LaBelle puts it a little hard off the glass. Ball is put back up, in and out by Lamb, controlled by Westport. Long pass. Shot is up and long, and it's going to go out of bounds as a blue ball. Shot from the outside is short, and the ball goes over to Chazy. Lemire hustles the ball up the court for the Eagles. That's Chazy, that is. And it back out to Prue. Prue over to LaBelle. LaBelle with the bounce pass, slipped away by Westport. Stolen back by Prue. Parrott with the ball. She brings it out to the point. Bounce pass in. Grabbed by Lamb. Lamb puts it up. And it rolls around and in. Chazy takes the 4-0 lead. I think it's just 7-minute quarters in modified action. Westport with the ball. Long pass. Over to number 5. That's Holsauer. 3 seconds call. The ball goes back to the Chazy Eagles. Lemire brings the ball up for Chazy. Carry call, so it goes over to Westport. Sorrell inbounds it. He gives it to Sherman. Sherman. Turnaround J is up and in by number 14, Vanderhoff. And it's a 4-2 ball game. Prue looking for help, finds Parrott. Parrott back over to Prue. Prue with the J, it's off the iron. Rebound control by Lamb. Lamb puts it up and off the rim. Picked back up by the Westport Eagles. Quite a team for Chazy. I think there's at least 20 of them. We're darn close to it. We'll have to find out. We'll count them up. A bucket by Vanderhoff, and we're tied at 4. Jen Prue. Hands over to Kim Parrott. Parrott drives, loses it. Guess we're going to have a foul. 2-4, foul on Hansen. Lamb puts up the shot, bounces off the rim. Rebound control, stick back up by Lamb. Guess she's going to be called for the travel. Sarah Menard, number 11, just reported in for Chazy. She's replacing Nadine LaBelle. Ball comes to Holzhauer. Holzhauer puts up the shot from the outside. It's long. Grabbed by Crew up ahead to Parrott. Parrott hustles up the court, puts up the shot. It rolls in. Chazy takes a 6-4 lead. Westport brings it back up. Ball's handed over to Sorrell. Kind of tied up, dishes it back out. Long shot from the outside. Bounces around and in by Sorrell. And it's a 6-6 ball game with under 3 to go in the first quarter. Long pass up ahead to Menard's fingertips, out of bounds. Westport will handle it. Sorrell will toss in. She hands it in to Sherman. Sherman over to Holzhauer. Foul called on Lemire, number 30. Shot of the Chazy coaches. Holzhauer hands into Hopkins. Picked back up by Holzhauer. Ball comes out to Connolly. And I guess we got 3 seconds called on Westport. Katie Prude, Jen Prue to inbound to Parrott. I better just say Prue. Prue brings it up. Gets around one man, hands it off to Menard. Menard puts up the shot. Hits the corner of the basket. Brought back down by Westport. Up to Holzhauer. Bounce pass, broken up, a pick back up by Hopkins. Shot to short by Vanderhoff. Shot is up, misses. Rebound by Menard. Menard with the bounce pass. Stripped away by Hopkins. Holzhauer. Holzhauer is called for the carry. Basket will not count. 1:51 to go in the first. Oh, we got a timeout called by Chazy with the score tied at 6. Following the timeout, Lemire inbounds to Prue. Prue with a long pass up ahead to Menard. Menard puts one up, off to the side. Rebound control by Westport. Almost stripped away by Prue, but handed back out to Westport. Pass up ahead, shot put up by Connolly, it's missed. Rebound control by Lamb, and it's off blue. It'll be Chazy ball. Again, Prue will down. She finds Lemire. Lemire dribbles around, up and off to the side. Rebound Menard. Menard's shot is hard off the glass. And we're going to have a jump ball. Jenna Lauren, number 32, is in for Chazy. We're tied at 6 with a minute to go in the first. Oh, white ball. Through again to inbound. To Lemire. Lemire brings it up. Hands over to Jen Prue. Taken away by Holzhauer. Holzhauer loses it momentarily, regains control. Stripped away by Jen Prue. Prue takes it all the way. Oh, messed up at the end. The shot's up by LaBelle and in. Lauren rather. And it's 8-6. With 20 ticks to go in the first. Connolly. Travel call. Ball will go back to Chazy. Lemire. Into Prue. Jen Drew on the floor. 7 seconds. Westport has to tie it up. Holzhauer. Guess these kids here aren't used to people taping for television. They're from Westport. I see it on their shirt. After 1. This young lady's happy that Westport is trailing. It's 8-6. Chazy modified over Westport modified. Chazy with possession as we start the second quarter. Prue with the ball. It was inbounded by Lauren. Stripped away by Westport. Chazy leads at 8-6. 44. Jen Prue picks up the foul. Westport will inbound it. Sorrell will toss in. He hands it in to Sherman. Pass goes out of bounds. It'll be Chazy ball. Prue to toss in to Lauren. Back to Prue. Prue looking to get it inside. Number 40, Laurie Beggs is in there for Chazy. Ball comes back out to Sherman from the outside. It's off to the side. Rebound by Beggs. Tossed back in, but picked up by Menard. Menard hustles it up the court, moves it momentarily, regains control, hands it outside to Lauren. Travel call. Sorrell's going to toss in. Whoops. Jen Prue. Oh, is fouled by number 20. Sherman. Chazy will take it out. Beggs stops momentarily. Travel called. We also have number 42 in there, Noreen LaBelle. Stripped away by LaBelle. Picked back up by Westport. Knocked loose by Prue. Prue loses it. It'll be Westport ball. We're scoreless in the second quarter so far. Remains 8-6 Chazy. Sherman will bring it up for the Westport Eagles. Ball comes back out to Sherman. She passes over to Conley. Conley's shot bounces off the rim. It's going to go back to Chazy. Ball comes into Menard. Menard brings it down the side. Puts up the shot, but it's short. Rebound controlled by Conley from Westport. Conley hands it over to Holzhauer. Johnson at the ball. We'll have a jump ball, and I think it's Westport on possession. Sorrell will toss in for Westport. Finds Conley. Conley back out to Sorrell. Sorrell gets it stripped away, but Conley's there to pick it up. He tosses it in to Johnson. And what do we got? Didn't exactly see what. Oh, foul called on Menard. Push, I guess was called. We've got a few spectators in, but this crew right here is the varsity team from Westport. Knocked out by Prue. Pretty good turnout for the modified game. It's early, 5 o'clock start. Johnson hands out to Sorrell. Sorrell picked back up by Johnson. Bounce pass over to Sorrell. Oh, we got another new one in there for Westport. We'll have to look when we get a moment here. See who number 21 is. Sherman. Conley rather. Holzhauer bounces off the iron with it. Number 21 is Sidney DeGroff for Westport. Okay, we got another new player. Oh, that's Lemire coming back in for Chazy, number 30. He's replacing Katie Prue and Jen Parrish back in. And we got another new player in there for Chazy. Number 5, Nikki DeMars. And Nikki is called for a slight travel. Westport will toss in. Ball comes into Holzhauer. Holzhauer gets it over to Conley on the side. Still scoreless. We've played just about 3 minutes in the second quarter. Holzhauer puts one up, but it's blocked. Picked up by DeMars. Pass up ahead. Whoa! Shot is off the rim by Dellen, I believe it is. Sorrell from the outside off the hoop. Grabbed by Lemire. Lemire brings it up the side. Looking for the opening. Bounce pass. Put back up by LaBelle, I think. Bounces off the rim a couple times. Rebound pulled down by Westport. Push called on who? Melissa Lemire, number 30, with the push. Sorrell to inbound. Gets it into Conley. Nice steal by Lemire. Whoops. Takes back up by Holzhauer. No, that's not Holzhauer. That's number 12. That's another new player. That's Hopkins. Won't be too long here. White 5, I think. Excuse me, they said. So that would be Nikki DeMars. With the hole. Foul shot by Johnson is short. Johnson will get another one. Good, but no good. Violation on blue. Moved too soon. I think it was called on Conley. Michelle Dupree with the ball. Number 24. She just came in. Gets it over to LaBelle. LaBelle puts one up. It's long. And it's going to be Chazy ball. Dupree will toss in. Jump ball. Chazy's ball. Dupree again will inbound. Stolen away by Sorrell from Westport. Westport. Travel called. Lemire inbounds to Dupree. Steps on the line with Westport ball. Hopkins inbounds it. Shot is up. Miss. Blue ball. Apparently, Dellen stepped out of bounds. Sherman. Shot is up by number 12, who is Hopkins, and it's good. And that's the first 2 points. Oh, yeah, the first 2 points of the second quarter. We're tied at 8. We only got 2:30 to go in the half. Lemire drives, puts it up. Basket counts. Foul on, I think you said number 11. That would be Collins, Samantha Collins. Lemire trying to make it a three-point play off to the side. Violation on number 23, Johnson, so Lemire will shoot again. Number 4, Kelly Stevens, is into the ball game. Number 0 it is. Looks like they had to remove the front number. LaBelle, shot goes straight up, grabbed by Johnson. Ball is hustled up the court, pushed over in the corner. Shot is up by Sherman. Conley misses. Pushed up ahead to Dupree. Dupree puts one up off the glass. Rebound, gets her own. Dupree brings it back out, hands it over to Lemire. Lemire drives up and in. Give Melissa Lemire 2 more and the Eagles a couple. And it's a 12-8 ball game. Pass comes to Conley. She misses. Kim Parrott back into the ball game. She gets it into Menard. Back over to Parrott. Parrott pitches back out to Menard. Menard from the foul line is short. It'll be a Westport ball. Number 15, Joan Evans, in for Westport. Sherman brings it up. Bounce pass over. Nice block by Menard. Stolen away by Parrott. Parrott up and off the glass. Picked up by number 12. That's Velen. Ball shot by Parrott. In. Tim Parrott with 2 more. .42 seconds and a half. Sherman from the outside. No basket. Travel call. 14-8 with 38 seconds to go. Ball comes to Parrott. She traveled. Evans gets it slapped away, but picked back up by Westport. Rolls it out to Conley. Out of bounds. Off white. So it'll be Westport ball. Conley will toss in. Ball comes to Sherman. Sherman from the outside. Good. Kim Parrott puts up the hook. It's long. Rebound control by Conley. Conley ahead of the pack. Loses it momentarily. 24 with a hold. That's Miss Dupree. Must be getting, well, probably won't be shooting the fouls. You only got 6 seconds to go in half. 14-10 is the score. Sherman with the shot. Long. Out of bounds for Chazy with 3 seconds. Stolen away. Shot is up, but it's missed. Put back up by Conley at the buzzer, and it'll count. At halftime, it's Chazy 14 and Westport 12 in girls modified action. Westport will inbound as we start the second half. Ball comes blocked. Out of bounds. Westport. Sorrell will toss in. Gets it in to Sherman. Shot is up but long by Anson. And it's controlled by Chazy. Ball comes over to Lemire. Back out to Prue. Prue gives it over to Lamb. Lamb misses. LaBelle. Ball's out of bounds. That's Nadine. LaBelle. Shot is up, but what do we got? Foul on Miss Lamb. So that's going to put Melissa Vanderhoff on the line to shoot 2. 14-12, Chazy's favor. Modified action. Chazy Westport. Rolls off the rim. She'll get one more. Second shot is in and out. Rebound controlled by Chazy. Drew hustles up the court, puts up the layup and in. Sherman brings it up. Puts the bounce pass over and shot is up, in and out by Vanderhoff. Lemire will bring it up for Chazy. Hands over to Prue. Prue from the outside, off the rim. Jump ball. Gonna be Chazy's on possession. Jen Prue to toss in. Gets it into Lemire. Back out to Prue. And it's going to be Westport ball now. Sherman brings it up, looking to get the ball in, but it was blocked by Lemire, but picked back up by Westport. Holzhauer hands it back out to Sherman. That's a Sorrell. Now Sherman. Up and in by Melissa Vanderhoff. 16-14. Kim Parrott comes up with it. Cabell from the outside, off the glass. Holzhauer stripped away by Lemire. Bounce pass into Parrott. Sorrell, number 22, called with a hold. Lemire tosses in, gets it into Parrott. Parrott tied up. 5 seconds called. Ball goes over to Westport. Number 3, Katie Burnell, just reported in for Chazy. There she is right there. That's going to be Westport ball off Lemire's foot. Shot is up, but off the rim by Anson. And it's off blue, so it goes back to Chazy. No shot clock in girls modified action. Lemire with the ball. Hands over to Prue. Back to Lemire. Lamb. Scramble on the floor, jump ball. I think it's Chazy's. Lemire will toss in. Gets it over to Prue. Prue from the outside. Side rims it. And back up and in by Rachel Lamb. 18-14. It's been a close game. Whoop. Off blue. Prue to toss in. Picked up by Lemire. Lemire hands it over to Lamb. Lamb to LaBelle. LaBelle off the rim. Free down control by Westport. Sorrell will bring it up. Thought about it. Gets it over to Holzhauer. Conley is blocked by LaBelle. And it'll be Chazy ball. Jen Prue will inbound. Gets it into Lemire. Up ahead to Menard. Back out to Lemire. Screws me to Prue. Travel call. Ball will go back to Westport. Conley brings it up. Shot is off the glass. Ball comes back out to Conley with the bounce pass. Whoops. Picked back up by Conley. Excuse me. Travel called. Excuse me. Off through. Hopkins will toss it in for Westport. These girls are measuring who's the tallest. Got a hole called. Excuse me, on number 12. I believe that's Velen. Saved by Conley. Whoops. Bernard brings it up for Chazy. Loses it. Picked up by Conley. Conley kind of tied up. Dishes it back out to Hopkins. Hopkins puts one up from the outside. Bounces off the rim. Grab. Stolen away by Prue. Jen Prue with the pass up ahead, but taken back by Westport. Johnson with the shot, but she's fouled. Foul was before the shot. It was on Jen Prue, so Westport will take the ball out. Oh, all alone. And put up and in by Sherman. So we've got a 2-point ball game with 2:15 to go in the third. Prue. Back to Menard. Warren. Back out to Prue. 3 seconds called. Ball will go back to Westport. Ball is brought up by Sherman. Picked up by Menard. Whoops. Johnson with the foul. Prue inbounds. Dupree unable to hang on to it. The shot is up. In and out. Rebound by Menard. The long pass comes over to Velen. Velen back over to Dupree. Back out to Prue. Block. Excuse me, called on number 4. Conley from Westport. Taken away by Westport. Sherman gets it knocked away. Blue ball. Nikki DeMar's coming back in, number 5. I think that's Nikki. It is. Shot is up, but in and out. Travel call. Rebound was pulled down by Miss LaBelle. We got a Chazy timeout. What, a minute 19 to go in the third. Chazy leads it 18-16. Conley will inbound. Ball out with a minute 19 to go in the third. Game team trailing by 2. Long pass comes out to Evans. Puts it back into Johnson. Johnson puts it hard off the glass and rebounds controlled by LaBelle. LaBelle takes it the length of the court, puts it up, bounces off the rim. Wow. LaBelle's shot pass is blocked. Stolen away by LaBelle. And that's going to go out of bounds for Chazy, I believe. DeMars puts up the shot. Jump ball. Westport. Conley will toss in. Might be in for a long fourth quarter with a close ball game like this. Conley with a bounce pass into shot was put up by Conley. Then the passed it in, and then we got a tie ball game, 18 apiece. As Kim Parrott comes up with it with 25 seconds to go in the third. A white ball, Parrott will toss in. Five seconds to get it in. Stripped away by Johnson. We got to push an off call there on Velen, number 12. 15 seconds to go in the third. Finally to inbound. Sherman hits the rim with it. Push called on who? Couldn't quite tell. That was push on Westport. Barrett hands it over to Menard. We're down to 7 seconds. Menard hustles it up the court. Hands it back out to Proof. Proof was up the shot. It's in. 20-18 after 3. Chazy ahead of Westport by 2. We're ready for fourth quarter action. Westport will toss in. Conley to hand in. Whoop, double dribble. Ball come back to Chazy. Miss Prue to toss in. Everybody's confused. Time called by the ref. It's going to be Chazy ball. After the time called by the ref, I don't know what it's called for. Knocked out. Chazy will toss it again. Prue to toss in. Gets it into Bell. Bell back out to Prue, but knocked out. Off white. So it'll be blue ball. Conley. Into Holzhauer. Back to Conley. Intended to get it inside, but stripped away by Chazy. Lemire tosses up head, grabbed by Parrott. Parrott, what a nice shot from the outside. Never misses that one. Holzhauer trying to get through some heavy traffic. I think Lemire is going to be called for the foul. 3-0. Ball comes in to Spalding. Stripped away by LaBelle. LaBelle a little hard off the glass. Put back up by LaBelle. She's fouled. Irene LaBelle will shoot 2. She was fouled by number 5, Becky Holzhauer. LaBelle shot all net, but it didn't go over the rim. We won't count that one. Second shot is up, off the front of the iron. LaBelle gets a rebound, puts it up from the outside. That one there is short. And it's going to be Westport's ball. Conley will toss in. Gets it into Sorrell. That bounces out of bounds for Westport. Conley will toss in. She gets it into Sorrell. Sorrell over to Holzhauer. Holzhauer from the outside. That's short. Grabbed in the air by Parrott. Parrott tosses up ahead, and it's picked up by Conley. Conley. Shot by Hansen is missed. Lemire reaching in, called on Holzhauer. Jennifer will toss in. Gets into Rachel Lamb. Stripped away with picked back up by Peru. Peru from the outside is long. Grabbed by Sorrell. Knocked out of her hands. Picked up by Parrott. Parrott for the double dribble. Number 22, Nadine LaBelle back into the ball game for Chazy. Whoa, that's a fancy dribble. Nice whirl and pass. Sorrell. And that's going to be Chazy's ball. Peru to toss in. Looking for a little help. She got 5 seconds. She finds Lemire. Lemire up ahead to Lamb. Lamb. Call for the push. Well, I had that wrong. Sorrell, number 22, was called for the push. And Westport called the timeout with 5:12 to go in the ball game. Chazy 22, Westport 18. Well, Rachel Lamb will go to the line to shoot 2 following the Westport timeout. She was fouled by Sorrell, and Lamb makes the first one count. She'll get one more, put Chazy up by 5. Lamb's second shot is off the rim. Rebound controlled by Westport. Ball comes up to Sorrell. Got a foul on someone. Foul on 22, LaBelle. Blocked by LaBelle. Picked back up by Westport, though. 3 seconds called in Westport. Chazy will take it out. Ball comes into Parrott. Passes it up ahead to LaBelle. LaBelle back out to Parrott. Lamb. I think there was a trip called. 2-4 with a hole. That'll be Chazy ball. Through to toss in, gets it into Lamb. Kim Parrott. Long pass up ahead. Sherman makes it count. We've got a 3-point ball game now with 4:30 to go in it. Parrott. Velen. That's not Velen. That's just Lamb. Through to toss in. Lamb puts one up. Whoa. In and out. Almost stripped away by Lemire. Knocked away by Peru. Be a Westport ball, and we got a timeout by Westport. With 4:12 to go. 23 Chazy, 20 Westport. Following the Westport timeout, Westport inbounds. Sherman over to Sorrell. Nice shot by number 14. Her name skips my mind at the moment. That's Vanderhoff. And we're down to a 1-point ball game. 22-23. Carry call. Ball goes back to Westport. I believe Chazy has led most of the way. 3:52 to go in the game. Overtime is not out of the question in this one. Oh, travel. Lemire hustles it up the court for Chazy. Gets it into LaBelle. LaBelle with a bounce pass. On the line. Ball goes back to Westport. Sorrell to Sherman. That'll be Chazy's ball. Stripped away by Lamb. Off the glass and in. Chazy back up by 3. 25-22. Pass goes up ahead to Vanderhoff. She's fouled by LaBelle. Number 22, Is that Nadine? It is. Melissa Vanderhoff on the line. Bounces back of the iron with it. She'll get one more. Second shot is up and rolls in. We now have a 2-point ball game. 1-2-3-25. 3-pointers don't count in modified action. Terrell with the shot. Off to the side. Scramble on the floor. Jump ball. Goes to Chazy. Ball comes into Lemire.
What?
Lemire over to Lamb. To Parrott, rather. You can always see Kim Parrott at the Orchard View Cafe in the summertime selling ice cream. Shot is missed. Grabbed by Lamb. Lamb gets it back out to Lemire. 2:40 to go in the game. Picked up by Prue. Prue stripped away by Johnson, but she's on the line. So it'll be Chazy ball. Prue to inbound. Gets it into Lemire. Prue. LaBelle. Back over to Prue, but stripped away by Conley. Hands it over to Sorrell. Excuse me. Conley. Bounce pass to Sorrell, but stripped away by Lemire. Lemire, yes! Chazy up by 4 with an even 2 to go. Westport's going to have to start fouling. Taken away by Lamb. Up ahead, but passed a little bit far for Prue to catch up with it. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Westport ball, and somebody wants a timeout here with 1:48 to go. Chazy 27, Westport 23. 1:48 to go. Westport inbounds. Ball comes to Sorrell. Sorrell drives, puts it up. It's long. Jen Prue called with the foul. Time for the 1-and-1. 1-and-1 puts Becky Holzhauer on the line. Back rims it, grabbed by Prue. Tossed up ahead, Parrott, well. Hard time to control it. Hands it back into Lamb. Scramble on the floor. I don't know if we've mentioned the scorekeepers. Sarah Marjoram and Jared Ackerman. Jared is the one with the cap on. Shot is up. Basket will count. Basket counts. 25-27. 2-2 White. Who was 2-2 White? I think he's held. LaBelle with the foul. And that puts number 14, Melissa Vanderhoff, on the line to make it a 1-point game. She possibly can. Front rims it. Grabbed by Lamb, hands it over to Prue. Prue with a long pass up head. Parrott unable to catch up with it. Ball go back to Westport. 1:14 to go. 25-27. Whoop. Prue with the block. So that's going to put Holzhauer on the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Holzhauer can tie it. In and out. Rebound by LaBelle. Tosses it up ahead. Goes out of bounds. It's Westport's ball. Off Chazy, they claim. Ball's picked up by Sorrell. Sorrell hands it back out. Again Vanderhoff with a shot, in and out, back up and in. I didn't see who got that one. Might have been Vanderhoff or tied. Lemire comes down with 53 seconds. 27-27. Parrott with the ball. Parrott hands it over to Lamb. Hole called on Vanderhoff. 14. So Kim Parrott will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. Well, again, it's Rachel Lamb shooting a 1-1. Come on, Rachel, let's drop it in there. Oh, takes the high bounce. Picked back up, got her own rebound, dished it into LaBelle. LaBelle dished it back out to Lemire. Lemire gets it skipped away. Picked back up by Lemire. Hands it over to Prue. Prue is fouled by 2-2. That's Sorrell. Jen Prue goes to the line with 27 seconds to go, 27-27 to score. And Jen Prue will shoot the 1-1. Shot is up, off to the side, grabbed by LaBelle. LaBelle with a bounce pass out to Lemire, out to Parrott. Parrott tied up. Rolls it out. Picked up. Ooh, missed. Lamb with the rebound. Trip. Foul on number 4. 11 seconds to go. 11 seconds to go. Westport calls a timeout. Rachel Lamb will be on the line shooting 1-and-1. 11 seconds to go. 27-27 to score. Following the timeout, Rachel Lamb steps to the line for the 1-and-1. Knotted at 27. Good. 28-27. Lamb puts up the second one. Back rims it. Grabbed by Westport. Off blue. Chazy ball. 9 seconds. Chazy with a good chance of winning it. They can try to freeze that ball for a few seconds. Draw the foul. Got 5 seconds to get it in. The ball comes into Prue. Dropped by Westport, tossed up ahead. Holzauer hard off the glass. And the buzzer sounds. Chazy has defeated Westport. In girls, modified action. And a real barn burner. 28-27. 1 second here. If the referee didn't hear the horn. Chazy defeats Westport. I believe the Eagles led all the way, but it was tied more than once. Well, the Chazy Eagles defeat Westport in girls modified action by a score of 28-27. Till next time, good night, everyone.